What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be taking a look at Amazing Yamaguchi's Ultron. Now, I did get this off of AliExpress, so it is probably a bootleg, but even still, I love Ultron, so you know I gotta get it, and I can't find the actual non-bootleg one anywhere, so I had to go with the second best thing. Anyways, on the front of the box, you can see the figure and the figure again. But I think it's cool that's this little circle oval thing that shows just the figure and nothing else. So it's like a little tease. And then on the back, it shows more of the figure, but in more dynamic poses, like with him shooting, falling, punching, stuff like that. And then I don't know what this means. I think it's just like saying he has an 18mm rifle gun. I don't know. Then you got like him crouching down. Anyways, the box wasn't as damaged as it is right now when it came in the mail. But it was still pretty damaged, so that's a little bit of a downside. But anyways, let's go ahead and open it up. Now let's take a look at the figure. So again, this is Ultron, and right off the bat, I can see that this little ab piece is a little loose, but honestly that's pretty fine. It's nothing too big of a worry. So it has a head joint, a neck joint, which can make him go pretty far out. He has, like, I guess you could say a double-sided shoulder joint. I don't think I've ever actually seen that. Double-sided elbow joint, a wrist joint. He has an upper body, like, swivel, I guess. A partial lower body swivel because of this ab. A pretty good ab crunch, or actually great ab crunch. Not so much backwards. Then you got the leg joint. Can't go too far forward or backwards, like straight-wise. You got the double-sided knee joint. You have the ankle joint, which can't go too high forward, like at all actually. And then you have the toe joint as well. Detail-wise, this figure is actually really detailed, and honestly it's pretty hefty for a bootleg. The only problem, like bootleg, I can really see with it right now is the ab area. But the details, like this figure is pretty diggity darn detailed. I mean, just look at that head. The eyes are pretty much centered. I think this one's a little off-centered, but still, you're not really going to see that. The metallic, you can tell that it looks like a robot, but then again, it kind of gave him like some muscles, which is cool. And again, just look at that metal and then a little bit of red lighting, I guess you could say, that's put into it where he is lit up in the movie. And honestly, it's pretty movie accurate. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the effects. For effects, you have a pair of yellow fist or hand firing, finger firing, whatever you want to call it, where he fires it out of his fingertips. Then you have a blue pair as well, and both of these do fit on the figure. Next, you have the yellow blasters, I guess, but they do go on the feet for flying. And then again, you have the blue pair to go with it as well. Now let's go ahead and see what accessories he has. Okay, now for accessories, we have 3 pairs of hands. We have the fists, which come on the figure when you buy it. Then you have the resting hands. And then lastly, you have the open hands or firing hands. Next, you have 2 pairs of feet, which the first one is the feet with no peg holes, so you can't put the blasting on. But honestly, why are you going to put this on the figure? Like, even if you're not using the blasting, just keep the ones with the holes on it. And the other one is holes, but it's on the figure. And then lastly, you have the stand, which comes with 2 different ones. One is bendy, and the other one is like a normal stand, which I honestly thought is pretty cool. And then it also comes with this weird thing, but I honestly don't know what that is yet. I guess I'm not too far into figure collecting. Anyways, let's go ahead and pose the figure.
Here we go!
Scream and your entire staff dies.
Alright, I'm gonna hold on the posing right now, but would it not be the toughest thing you've ever seen if we took off these effects and had, like, I don't know, 4 Marvel Legend Ultrons coming up behind him like his army? That would be, like, the toughest thing I've ever seen. Guys, please cash at me. It's Savage 1000 Beast. That's my Cash App holder. I'd appreciate some money so I can pull that off. Alright, anyways, back to the posing. Now for a review of the figure. Now, this figure is pretty good. This is all a little bit loose majority of the time. And I've only had one break, surprisingly, and I've been playing with this for like maybe a week now. And that's been right here. This thing popped off, so it's not really a break. It's just a little annoying, but it's not annoying at all because it doesn't happen. This is the only annoying thing when this thing is loose, and that happens more often than not. It comes with a lot of accessories, even though majority of them are doubles of themselves, which is pretty annoying. It's just a recolor. But honestly, what do you expect? Ultron doesn't really use things except for what it gives us. And then it's got really good posability. It can get in some really great motions, and honestly, it's just overall a really good figure. Comes with, I think it could come with some more hands, but again, honestly, it's still perfect. And then the only one thing I would say is give it another head, or maybe it's him talking, but otherwise, honestly, I'm going to go ahead and give this a 9 out of 10 figure. Definitely recommend. It was what, like $7 plus shipping on AliExpress, and I definitely recommend getting one for yourself. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.